Hi. Um, you're probably wondering why is this being put in, why does this have tags for the MLP stuff and everything? I just want to say it like right then and there. Um, so today I ended up getting home from school. I ended up getting on my on that iPad that I talk about sometimes. That I was going to start doing my typing, my writing for my fanfic, and at first it all seemed all good and well, and then I end up reloading the page a bit because something wasn't right. It said it didn't save or anything, and then it tells me that the site was blocked. This was so sudden to me that I was just so confused and everything. The good thing is that it even was willing to at least give me the reason as to why it was blocked. And then I end up clicking on it, and then I get told that it's because what I'm typing on the website is for mature audiences. I mean, okay, I can understand that, but like not everything there is mature audience, but I guess well, it makes sense considering that you can it's an option on the site that like when you make a story, you can consider it as mature. And well, I mean, okay, that's fair. I still wasn't happy to hear about it because well, it was where I was making my little Forsaken, the little Forsaken and My Little Pony crossover story uh, that I still haven't really gotten much traction on. I mean, the original one did get a bit, but I discontinued that one and decided to make an interactive one that didn't really gain any traction. And so, well, yeah, I'm still sitting there waiting to at least get one comment on it, but that's fine, whatever. And then I decided to go on Fimfiction because I said, wait, if they blocked this, then did they? And then I end up going to my iPad, and and I click on the Fimfiction tab on my iPad, on my browser. It reloads just to tell me that it was also blocked. I wasn't in the bit happy about this. See, the thing is, I was also in the works of making a different story in on Fimfiction. At first, I started doing it on Wattpad, saying that okay, when I finish this, I'm going to try and rewrite it all so that it can fit Fimfiction's uh, preferred style of writing because I do the like in a way script version, and so yeah, you can see where this is going. Okay, look, I get the look. Here's the thing. I heard that they were going to start blocking some things. Okay, I heard that, but I wasn't expecting them to block Wattpad or Fimfiction. Especially Fimfiction. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that there's like mature audience stories there too, and all. There's an option for it as well as I looked around and everything. Yeah, I'm still not very happy about it. So, what am I saying? What I'm saying is I'm pretty much I pretty much just had like a crash out before I started recording because I wanted to like um because I wanted to just get rid of the anger because I was not happy about it. This dude, I just look. You could say that I'm probably just being like I'm being a bit over dramatic and everything, bro. I had like a whole week's worth of writing. No, not a whole week's worth, a whole month's worth because I was on that other fanfic. I was been working on that for like a whole month. And I said, okay, when I finish, like when I finally feel like I can come to a conclusion on the story, I'll start publishing each chapter day by day, and then and that's just it. That's just how I was gonna do it. But then no, I just at this point now they just want to throw a middle finger at me and tell me no, you're just not gonna be able to do this. This is a whole month's worth. I mean, I'm not sure whether this is a valid crash out for the sake of. And I mean, right now I'm not crashing out. I did it earlier. I was pissed, dude. I was eating hot pockets, dude. I cooked me hot pockets and served me a glass of orange Tropicana juice. Orange juice, if you're gonna ask. I'm still not at the very least any bit happy about it. Because a whole month's worth. This was supposed to be like a human in Equestria story that I just randomly thought up of one day in the shower. It was supposed to be like it's supposed to be like in a way a kind of sequel to a different kind of like story that I mean I did think of, but I just don't feel like I can execute it correctly. Oh. Yeah. Look, I'm just hoping that like if anything, I know about a blocking system back in like middle school. They did the same thing, kinda. To that like when you're at home and using home Wi-Fi, you will be blocked of certain things. Sort of like some small restrictions. But when you're at school, you can have access to everything again, like normal. So I'm just hoping, because they also did it to YouTube, which I sometimes end up posting through the YouTube on the Chrome, or like not Chrome, but like through the browser, because it's where like on the iPad, that's where I make edited videos and everything, where I post community stuff, or just interact with the small little community that I have, viewership, because the very little small and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not really happy about it. If it does get unblocked during school, then okay, I think my crash was a slight, okay, yeah, that was a bit dramatic, and wasn't really valid, to say the least. But if it doesn't, then my crash out is valid and, well, still kind of dramatic. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Not that I can think of. Anything I can really think of is, I don't know, really. Not much, yeah. I mean, I'm just still not really happy about it. Why am I still talking about it? I'll never know.
Watch out.
So I think that's about it. So if it doesn't get unblocked, I won't be able to continue working on the interactive story of My Little Forsaken, nor my Human in Equestria fanfic that I wanted to write. Meaning that a whole month's worth of writing has just gone down the drain. I will probably just if it does stay blocked, then I'm probably gonna have to get a job soon and probably get my license for driving. Why am I bringing up a license and a job? Because if I get a job and I get a license, my mom would be willing to purchase a phone for me, because I'm gonna need one to contact her, because I'm gonna be like away from home. You get the idea? So I'm just not really. So like I just gotta hope for the best. And if the best doesn't occur, then I'm gonna have to go with an alternative. I just want to continue working on my stories. That's really it. I can't really think of anything else. If you even watched this, I'd like to thank you. And I'm kind of glad I didn't crash out again. It would be invalid, but thank you for hearing me. That'll be it for now. I don't know when else to do any kind of like content on the like MLP kind of thing or stuff like that. Uh, oh yeah, and you're probably wondering why the fuck did I choose this for gameplay? Good question. I was kind of bored, so I wanted to play a bit of OM. That's it, really. Bye.